I go through phases with morning rituals. I think when I'm getting closer to a goal or a period in my life, maybe it's New Year's Day and I'm feeling really motivated, I set one in place. And I also find that, moving around when I'm overseas, I like having a routine. I like finding one and getting into one. So what always stays constant, no matter where I am, is that I like to wake up with a cup of coffee and a bit of quiet time, journaling, writing down a few goals, what's ahead in my day, and starting slow is important. At the start of the year, I like to crack open a fresh journal and really reflect on the previous year and look at whether or not I achieved my goals and whether or not I sort of strive towards them with intent and commitment. And some of them carry over to the next year. They're sort of constant. I'm always wanting to improve in my sport. I'm always wanting to get stronger and fitter. And I try and set, a few different ones, like sporting goals, personal goals around, my friendships or my relationships, financial maybe, or business goals, or just bucket list items I'd like to achieve that year. And I don't really look at those too often, but I know what they are. And each day it's more about, okay, what's ahead? What are the little stepping stones that are going to help me get to my main goals? I remember dreaming about the Olympic gold medal, and it was something that, I've always dreamt about. I've always wanted to be an Olympic champion. And I think for me, Tokyo was always about trying to do the best runs that I could on the day, and knowing that I'd prepared well, that I'd really worked extremely hard, and that I deserved to just do my best on the day. That was always my goal, was to just do the best I could on the day. And I think it's really hard to sort of set a goal that is a podium or a medal colour, because you don't know what your competitors are going to do, and at the end of the day you can only focus on yourself and your performance. So that's why I try and keep it, what are the things that I can control versus those that I can't. My goal for this year is to arrive at the World Championships in Augsburg, Germany, ready to give it my absolute best in 3 events. I also want to spend more time with friends, be a good friend, be a good family member, and yeah, I just want to really enjoy the little moments as well. I have some pretty specific goals and then some pretty vague goals, but one that's quite specific is I'd like to be able to do 1 pull-up with 45 kilos added weight. I am an alarm girl. I need the Apple Watch to tap me on the wrist when it's time to get up. I don't like a violent wake up from a phone alarm, so I like to sort of get up gradually, but I find that even on my rest days, I wake up around the same time anyway. I can't really sleep in. I really wish I did more at night to make my mornings easier, but not really. I try and tidy the area or my room or like the kitchen to make sure I'm not like tidying up from the night before and that I'm starting fresh. But usually part of my routine is getting ready for the day. So unless I have a super early start, I kind of like getting my paddling gear ready or my gym gear or whatever it is and putting that in a bag, and it's part of the routine in the morning. I wish I was more specific, consistent, or educated around skin in terms of the regimes that I should be doing in the morning. But the thing that's probably the most consistent is SPF, because I'm out in the sun, so putting on sunscreen is always super important. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the Women's Health YouTube channel.